No, I'm playing the game. I'm playing 2K.
They also have the last game is the Browns and the Steelers. That's Sunday night. The Steelers start 11-0. They did lose to the Browns, but half of the starters wasn't playing. It also was a rather close game for backups to be playing.
Both teams
But the
look
Steelers
terrible.
also they said the Steelers are also like a first round exit waiting to happen. But with Big Ben taking a week off and coming back, and Juju dancing on logos, and everything panned out the way it is, I think the Steelers are gonna
Oh my god, 2K.
beat the Browns.
I got Cleveland. I think Steelers are still banged up.
Man, I hope the
Now,
Steelers lose and they let Juju walk.
I'm about to say they just won barely.
Juju realize he's not a true number one yet.
Ooh, no,
He could be a number 2 for Green Bay. We need that.
He's a solid
You don't
number
think he's
two.
a number one?
I don't think he's a number one, and it shows since AB left.
Maybe AB was right.
AB was getting open with nobody there with him.
Maybe AB was right. Because AB said, when I leave, you're not going to really be anything. Well, here's my question. How much of the downfall of the Steelers do you blame Big Ben for?
He's the quarterback.
Chris said Ben didn't play, so Brown's convo is irrelevant.
Oh.
What?
I think the Steelers beat the Browns next week. I just don't. The Browns just, they clinched the drought or whatever. They made the playoffs. Good, still a good story for them, but I don't think they're advancing nowhere.
So, what do you think? Pittsburgh winning next week?
Yeah, I feel like Pittsburgh. They got their momentum back a little bit against that coaching game, but yeah, I don't think Cleveland's gonna beat them. It's hard to beat a team back-to-back weeks like that.
Yeah. It's hard though, like it's weird with Pittsburgh because even though it was a division game, the Browns should have won convincingly, right? But the Browns got a better roster than Pittsburgh, so like it's like weird. I don't
know that you can say that. I don't know if you can say that. Who the Browns really that's better?
I mean, they running back is better.
They got a better running game.
Better. Yeah. They receiver core is just, in my opinion, better. They defense is
they only got Jarvis. Cleveland's defense is bad, bro. I don't know if you've been watching, but their defense is bad. They got Myles Garrett, and they just lost Olivier Vernon for the season, so he's done. Denzel Ward really hasn't played all year.
He never played.
I don't know. I think Pittsburgh gonna beat them.
Okay. And then
this should be a good game.
Cleveland played their hearts out and only beat them by 2 with Pittsburgh backups in. Pittsburgh gonna study that whole tape.
Pittsburgh
so like Cleveland,
who knows how Baker gonna come out? It's his first. Is this Baker's first playoff game?
Yeah.
Yep.
Chris said it's actually the old line because they're not run blockers.
But again, I think this game is going to come down to the trenches because if Pittsburgh can run the ball, it should be an easy game for them. But if they let the Browns control the clock and dominate the time of possession, that's what the Browns like to do: control the time of possession and get into their motions.
Well, he said due to Pittsburgh O-line just being a passing O-line and not a running O-line, that's why the running game is struggling.
But that's Pittsburgh though. They haven't really ran the ball in a while. They've been a passing team.
That's the same O-line that Le'Veon ran behind. That's the weird part.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Le'Veon is better than Connor and.
So what do you think is going to be the
biggest
upset though? You think it'll be? Because I don't think
I'm gonna call my upset right now. Well, what do you consider an upset?
It said Tomlin. Somebody on my screen said Tomlin is the Steelers coach. That's the difference right there.
But Tomlin be doing dumb.
He said Farrell Bell was a receiving back.
But no, that's different. Bell was a zone runner.
Bell was different. Bell was both. Bell was all around good.
About to say,
he was
Bell
the best running back
runner
in the league too. It's not like he was just. He could receive really good, but he could run
a lot
really good too.
A lot of people don't know Bell was a zone runner. Like he didn't hit the first gap. Bell ran where the gap was. Like he looked at other, like if the 3 gap was there, he was going through the 4 gap. He had cut it back. Like Bell just was a different runner. It wasn't the same.
Baker can't read defense, and that's where they struggle. So,
but the Pittsburgh don't play defense. They defense ain't that good. They banged up.
But Dupree got hurt, and that's the end I seen of the defense. So what is the biggest upset this weekend?
I think reset it.
I think the
Bears
gonna beat the Saints.
I got the Bears over the Saints, and I got Tennessee over Baltimore.
Oh, I bet you
Lock
do.
it in.
I bet you do.
I'm sorry.
Lock it in.
I can't wait to get that on the Ravens this week.
You got who over Baltimore?
He got Tennessee over the Baltimore.
That's gonna be a good game, bro.
Last two times y'all played, Tennessee beat y'all.
Yep.
Like Raven turned that shit into a. He turned that personal.
But what you call?
It's not even no hate and stuff. Like I know I play around, but I really got Tennessee over Baltimore.
Well, listen, you knowRavens.
Y'all can't stop Henry. I can't just
taking all bets because Ravens are going to win.
See, you're gonna have to throw against Tennessee.
And Lamar been doing it very well. He's been doing. No, he's been doing very well.
He threw for like 130 yards yesterday. He's not a thrower. The Ravens need to, if the Ravens can run the ball, y'all will win. If y'all can't run the ball, y'all will not win.
Here's what I will tell you.
No, I don't, because I think Henry's going to gas y'all.
No, he's not going to gas us. We about to take. I already talked to him. We about to go there.
Y'all win. If y'all win, I will be impressed.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I got Ravens winning. I can't see them. Beating them 3 times in a row. And not to mention, last time they played, Mike Vrabel turned that shit personal. He turned it personal.
A very personal.
He hit, man.
I'm telling you, they're not, because Lamar said, he said, since I can't beat playoffs and win playoff games at home, I might as well do it away. I said I might as well do it away.
But y'all at home.
We not.
I know y'all on the road.
Yeah, and
y'all in Tennessee.
Lamar records.
Oh yeah. I'm going Titans.
Okay.
I'm definitely going Titans. No way
y'all
win.
my DM so we can
no
make it
way
better
y'all win that game.
You come to my DM so we can make it better.
I'll DM you right now. I'll DM you right now. Listen, I'll take that all day long.
Father and son arguing.
He said y'all say Pittsburgh defense not good, lead the league in sacks and takeaways, but they not good. Y'all tripping. No,
I think takeaways.
Who said their defense wasn't good?
Pittsburgh defense is not good.
I said that. Pittsburgh defense has been extremely poor, though. Not extremely poor. They've been poor since that game where the Colts game. That's when the defense stepped back up. Yeah, that's when they stepped back up. They started out hot with the 11-0 run, and then the defense just shot down after Bud Dupree went down.
I just think you haven't heard T.J. Watt a lot since Bud Dupree went down. But I think this week I'm very interested in seeing if the NFL is gonna keep. Well, they got to keep the 17s at this point because I like it better that way anyway. But it should be a good week. Y'all tune in, and well, thank y'all for tuning in. And
wait, I'm sorry, I got one more thing. Who Packers play next week? Oh my bad, I forgot. We got a bye.
Who's 17?
I forgot we got a bye.
Wait a minute. Spivey said Pittsburgh defense haven't been bad. Their offense has had so many 3-and-outs. They bound to give up a few points. I disagree. Okay.
No, the offense definitely been bad. It really wasn't the defense. It's definitely been the offense.
Well, Pigben,
the defense is still good. They just haven't been as effective as they was. But
his days are over. So thank y'all for tuning in. We'll try to fit in another one very soon. League starts tomorrow at 7:30. In fact, I should have a stream up tomorrow, I think, if I'm on time. Going over week 1.
Yeah.
He said Packers. Reese and Farrell want to bet on round 2 Packers game. Oh, he betting the y'all ain't know y'all
Who said that?
Spivey.
Tell Spivey.
Tell Spivey I got 20 on anyone we play. Anyone.
Alright, Spivey, wait for your response, and then I'm letting the stream go. He said no.
Spivey so quick to bet on somebody else, but he wouldn't bet on Carolina.
Oh, he said I'm just playing with y'all.
Shot fired!
He said I'm just playing with y'all. Ain't no problem.
Ain't no plan.
Okay,
Green Bay going to Super Bowl this year. Write it down.
Who's the 17th? Bears?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so the Bears win, they play y'all.
Bears play the Saints. They play us for the third time. Which is hard, because it's always hard being a team
Chris
3
said,
times.
say it again, 11-0. He must be a Pittsburgh fan. He definitely about these Pittsburgh Squealers, but I tell you
definitely overrated. They're from 11
Pittsburgh,
1-4.
You think Pittsburgh can beat a team like the Chiefs?
The Pittsburgh is an extreme trap game to me. An extreme trap game.
I just think the Browns. Are the Browns underusing their weapons? Because with Chubb and all them, I don't know.
They've been rotating Hunt a lot more.
I don't know why.
You could be
I think Chubb is
80-20, 70-30 now, 50-50.
He said we swept Baltimore. Yeah, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since you swept Baltimore. But here's what I will tell you. Don't let us see you a third time. Don't let us see you a third time. And if you lose Sunday, you best believe I will be tagging you because we will be winning our playoff game. And I'm going to put $1,000 on it. We will be winning our game. We will be winning our game. And so, when we win our game, I will be tuned into Pittsburgh and the Browns. He said Bucks or Saints will beat Packers. Spivey think y'all losing. Spivey said the Bucks or the Packers, the Bucks or the Saints will beat the Packers. Man,
I tell you right now, if we go to Tampa Bay,
we know who won't beat the Packers.
Chris, you can meet me in the chat. You can tag me in the chat, Chris.
Honestly, more. Let me break this down for a lot of people. Lambeau Field is about to be 10 to 15 degrees. Any team that play in a dome, any team that play in hot weather, bro, they got major. Listen,
and let me just point out, Spivey was definitely hopping on our warm bandwagon talking about, bro, I don't see nobody beating Green Bay. Now Green Bay gonna lose to the Bucks and Saints. Come on.
Spivey, now they calling you out. They said we the people say you was on the Packers side, and now you saying the Packers.
I'm waiting till we win our first game. So I'm out. Wait till the Pittsburgh Steelers lose. Jay, I'm tagging you 20 times.
That's what they.
I want you to buy your phone.
They act like they want to talk good about Green Bay. Try to act like they doing the chat. So then when we lose, they try to jump me.
He said, "Oh, I did it. I just wanted to get y'all riled up."
No, we know what your real feeling.
Well, here's what I will say: Ravens, Titans, anybody win bets, y'all can DM me. I'm ready.
I got y'all winning, more. I got y'all winning
because you know football. You know
football. Check your DM.
I got y'all winning because I just thought they turned it too personal.
Check your DM. Listen. Free money. I got my 1100 coming in about 10 minutes. I'll take more.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll see
you. You ain't reading yet. You ain't doing nothing.
Who should I groom on the Ravens? Bro?
I ain't gonna lie, and I think Farrell can attest to this. J.K. Dobbins, in this game.
Yo, Mo, he got 1,600 yards for me, bro. 16. But he's slow though, right? No, Ben, that boy is nice, bro. He could ball. Hey,
Chris, meet me in the chat. You can tag me in the chat. Me, you can have this conversation. Chat. Now, I think the Ravens.
What conversation?
Miles Boykin is a beast too, and Duvernay. But I know you don't want to use Des Bryant. So
I'm definitely gonna use them. Des Bryant.
Ben, I'll give you Zeke.
I need a running back. I might need Gus.
Oh yeah, you can have him. He ain't being used.
Ben, I'll give you Zeke.
I might need Trace McSorley too, because he want to come here with me. He want to come here.
Right,
Ben, I'll give you Zeke.
Zeke for who? Not all
I just need Ronnie.
I'll see
I need Ronnie Stanley.
Tomorrow we'll be live going into the new.
I gotta put.
Touchdown pass to kick it away. 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Tua going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Incomplete. Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
To number 44.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Allen's throw is complete, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. On play action, Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now Tua. They'll set up a screen for Breida. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. And the Dolphin first down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Out of the shotgun, Breida. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
3rd down.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway.
He's good.
And that will swell the lead to 16. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
Well, you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Brandon Jones. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Stephon Diggs. Incomplete.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups we're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. A.J. Epinesa able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Tua sets up to pass it. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Here's Matt Hawk now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
If you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 16 yards, a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
At the 16-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He will push his way down to about the 14. Devon Godchaux up to make the tackle. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen flush to his right. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
23, Bills 15.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On second down, Tua. It's complete to Parker, left side.
Tunga Vailoa.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Here's Tua. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, here's Breida. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On the Jets sweep, here's Grant. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the Bills' 30-yard line.
They run again with Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up third down.
Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will bump the lead up to 11. So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Allen now on 1st down. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Julian Love picks it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They go counter with Breida. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he'll get this up awfully close to a 1st down, but by the looks of it, might be a yard shy. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Dolphins' 35-yard line.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Allen again. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, gotta have this one. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Allen to throw once more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brandon Jones picking it off. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down. I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Good contain. No gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter.